Howdy Booktube, Randy Ray here, the Literate Texan, and it is Tag Tuesday. I did not get tagged for this one, but I love the tag so much that I decided I was going to do it anyway. It's the Curio tag, and I saw it on Mark's channel, Book Time with Elvis, and he mentioned the person who had originated this tag in that video, which I'll have to look up, but I will put both of those in the description down below. But this doesn't have a list of prompts other than to show you what's on your desk that matters to you, the little knickknacks and curios and stuff. And I'm sorry if my face is a little bit red today. I take some medication on Monday that causes that. So I don't know. I think it makes me look even more Santa Clausy. Anyway, here we go. Here's the stuff on my desk. This probably won't be a very long tag because most of what I've got stacked on my desk are just books. And it would be hard to consider any of those curios. Most of them I've already covered in TBR. Anyway, let's get started. First of all, my roommate made this after we watched an episode of The New Girl. And this is a douchebag jar. Anybody in my house that acts like a douchebag? Gotta put $1 in the jar. So far, the only dollars in the jar have come from me. Read into that what you may. All right, I also have a sticker here. It says, "How can you say no to this good boy?" And I live in Denton, Texas, and recently we had an election for Denton's pet mayor, and this is Gary. He's just an adorable little dog that I met at a bar. I do occasionally still go to bars, but I don't drink. So I don't spend a lot of time in bars, but I have some friends, John and Jackie Bramblett, who own an art gallery bar called The Yellow Dog. I'll link to that in the description below. John and Jackie do a weekly streaming show, and you'll want to see it. It's really good. John's a famous artist. He's absolutely terrific, and they're literally the nicest people I've ever met. So got that. I think my daughters gave me this, but I'm not sure. This is a big Lebowski pin that I've never taken out of the plastic to wear yet. But obviously, big fan of the movie, big fan of the dude, right? So, I was having a conversation with a young woman the other day about my status as a nerd, okay? And she was not impressed when I sent her a picture of me with my face photoshopped over that of Admiral Kirk's uniform. She said, well, lots of people are Star Trek fans, but not every Star Trek fan keeps a bottle of Tiberius Cologne on his desk, because you never know when you might need to smell like Captain Kirk. And for those of you who aren't in the know about Captain James T. Kirk, his middle name is Tiberius. So I love how this is in a gold bottle to match the shirt from the original series. There is a Spock cologne too, which comes in a bluish bottle. I don't have that. I'm a Kirk guy. Spock's cool too, but yeah, I'm a Kirk guy, and every once in a while, I just like to smell good. So sue me. I guess that makes this a book trick video too, doesn't it? In a sense. Also, I like candles. I like for my place to smell good as best I can. And I have no affiliation with these guys. I don't get any kind of commission. I'm not trying to sell them on anything. I just like them, and they're sitting in my desk. But there's a company out there called Frostbeard Studio that makes book-themed candles. And this one is called Christmas in the Great Hall. I believe this is a Harry Potter reference. It smells like mistletoe, ginger, and hollyberry. And there's plenty of this left. So I'm gonna light this up here in a minute, get the place smelling good. I probably should have done it for some mood odor before I started doing this, but I did spritz myself with some Tiberius, so we don't want to cause what they call olfactory confusion or anything like that with the cologne and the Christmas in the Great Hall scents. Also, I have this one, Old Books, which smells of aged paper and dusty shelves. This is terrific, by the way. I also really like Sherlock Study, which I don't have a candle for that one right now. And they used to carry one that was called Movie Lovers. Oh, it was so great because it smelled like popcorn and cola, and it was so great. And so when I'd host somebody over for movies, I'd put one of those on so that the room would be smelling right. And then next, okay, I've got this bowl here, and you can see it's pretty. But what's interesting about this was made by a friend of mine, young woman, who gave it to me, I don't know, I think for a birthday present. But This is made out of old magazines and resin or wax or something like this. But I keep this on my desk because the way Driftwood Ranch is set up, you don't walk into the living room when you walk into this old ranch house. You walk into my office. The front door behind me there, that leads directly outside. So this is where I keep my keys and sometimes my money clip. Money clip goes back and forth between my actual living room and stuff. Anyway, it's a beautiful bowl. I really love it. And it's surprisingly sturdy. I mean, you can see I'm bending on this. Like if I bend on it really hard, I'm strong. I could probably break it in half, but why would I break such a beautiful gift? It's so pretty. I don't know how she learned to do that, but boy, I tell you what, I love handmade stuff given to me by friends, which brings me to the last curio on my desk, but not the least. I have a little tray here that was given to me by my roommate, made for me by my roommate. And she explained to me what this was called, but I don't remember. But there's a technique. It's a tray, okay? It's a beautiful tray, lightweight. And, you know, I keep all my other curios in it so they're all in one place. Because if they're all in a container, it's not clutter anymore, right? It's only clutter if it's not in a container. So anyway, what she did was she took these pages from these terrific Marvel comics here, and she pasted them and made this into a, it's got a collage on every side. You can see how cool this is. And they're all from real classic old Marvel comics too. I'm sure they were reprints, but it's just beautiful and I absolutely love this. And I've been meaning to show this off in a video now forever. And I'm just now getting around to it. But this is one of my most cherished possessions right here. I absolutely love it. So that is the curio tag. And so I think traditionally I'm supposed to tag some people. And I've got some people on this screen here. Let's see if I can get in here on my computer screen on here that I want to tag. I'm going to put them down in the, what do you call it? The description down below. But I know I definitely want to tag a new friend that I just made, Mo. I'm tagging Mo. She's got a new channel and it's absolutely terrific. I subscribed to it. And then there was someone I subscribed to just this morning who was absolutely terrific. I'm trying to remember his name. I have a little bit of brain fog because some of the medications that I'm on. So it's not that I don't care about things. It's just that I can't remember things. Waiting at the station with a good book. Casper, the constant reader, is over there. And he's a very new booktuber, but I think we've got a lot of great content to look forward to from him. I already mentioned Mo Pages, Reading with Mo. She seems like it's going to be terrific. She posted her second video today. So then there's Jen at a Jen Who Reads and Traben's Tomes. I want to tag him. And then I also want to tag MJ at Reading This Life and Michael K. Vaughn and Steve Donahue. Those are my tags. But if I didn't tag you, it doesn't mean I don't like you. It just means that I didn't put your name in the description below. And you should go ahead and do this tag anyway, because who doesn't want to see what's on somebody else's desk or in their reading area? It's just a glimpse inside someone's life. But, you know, it's just a really cool thing to do. So anyway, thank you to Mark at Book Time with Elvis. I'm so glad I saw this on your channel. Thank you for watching. And I have at least one more video coming, hopefully today. Oh, until then, stay hydrated and stay sexy.